and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bill Reilly, Joe Ziegler, and Jason Crutchley, the ultimate Abbott and Costello tribute show.
Abbott, Costello, Scoop, an extra announcer. We're loaded today, brother. Oh, we got him. Good morning. Waiting for the fog to lift here in Toughkenamon, Pennsylvania. Wait a minute. Costello, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm taking a good look at the people here.
What are you doing, for goodness sakes? You look ridiculous.
I'm playing pirate.
What do you mean you're playing pirate?
I'm playing pirate.
What do you know about pirates and life on a ship and all that kind of stuff? What do you know about that?
I have to be very, very nautical.
No, the word is nautical. Well, you know what? In your case, nautical works just fine.
Now, just a minute.
I mean,
That ain't
really,
nice.
what do you know about life on board a ship? What do you know
Are
about?
you kidding me?
You know about how things operate on a ship?
Oh, sure.
You do, huh?
Sure.
Yeah, you know where the stern is? How about the bow? What's the bow?
The bow?
The bow.
You go like this.
No, you don't. Not like that. No.
Just like that.
All right, come here a minute. What about the starboard and the port? Where's the port?
The port.
Yeah.
That's in a little bottle in the captain's refrigerator.
No, it's not. You see what I mean? You're being ridiculous. Wait a minute. Speaking of the captain, suppose the captain is standing on the deck, okay? Now.
The captain's standing on the deck.
Yes, he's standing on the
deck. He stands on the deck. How are the other pirates going to play cards?
Never
That
mind. No
ain't
more
polite.
nonsense from you. Stop it. You and your parrot. Now stop it. The captain is standing on the deck, and he says to you, he says, I want you to go to the quarterdeck. What are you going to tell him?
I tell him it's a little pricey for me. What's he got for a nickel?
No, I'm talking. You know what? You don't know anything, do you?
I don't know.
You don't know anything.
What, are you kidding me?
Wait a minute. What about the speed of a ship? How many knots can a pirate ship go?
Excuse me?
Knots. If you're on land and you're talking about speed, people would say miles to you.
Yeah.
If you're out on a ship, a pirate or a sailor would probably say knots to you.
And I'd say knots right back to him.
No, you don't.
Don't even ask me about the poop deck. I don't
Stop
want to talk
that.
about that at all.
Oh, stop that kind of silliness,
Hey, boys.
for goodness sakes.
Hi,
Hiya, Scoop.
Scoop.
How are you?
How are you?
I hear you fellas talking about going out to sea.
Sure.
Going out to see what?
Going out to see nothing, Lou. Just going out to sea.
I'm going out to sea. I want to go out to see something. I ain't going to go out to see nothing.
Scoop.
No, Lou. I'm talking about life aboard a ship.
Yes.
Why would I be bored on the ship? There's lots to do.
There certainly is, Lou. For instance, did you know about the third mast?
What about it?
Well, it's missing.
It's missing?
Yes.
Who took it?
Nobody took it, Lou.
Scoop. See, Lou, he's just playing at being pirate.
Sure.
That's all. He wants to play pirate.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, Lou, do you have a pirate's weapon?
A what?
A pirate's cutlass.
No, but I had a veal cutlass once.
Oh.
It was pretty good.
Well, hey, Costello, did you know that pirates drank grog?
They drank grog.
Certainly.
Did it make them groggy?
No, Lou. You see, pirates drank grog to help prevent scurvy. You do know what scurvy is, don't you?
Sure, that's one of them traffic signs with the wavy lines. It means scurvy road ahead.
No, it's not.
No. Lou, scurvy is a very serious condition. Pirates and sailors used to water down the rum with lime or lemon juice to help prevent it.
Yeah. You see, lime and lemon juice is just loaded full of vitamin C, and vitamin C prevents scurvy.
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
Is that anything like the Mediterranean Sea?
No, it's
No.
not.
How about the Dead Sea?
No, it's not.
How about the Red Sea?
No.
Some other
Lou,
color sea?
never mind that.
Any color you want, we got
Stop
it for you.
it.
You know what, Lou? I don't think you're cut out to be a pirate. With your luck, the captain would probably have you walk the plank.
Yeah.
You do know what that is, don't you?
Oh, sure. When I was a little boy in school, sometimes the teacher would give us a test, and she'd say some of the answers are true and false, and some are fill in the blank.
Oh, stop it.
Oh.
You know what? You're an idiot. If you probably didn't do well in school at all.
What are you kidding? I did good in school. As a
Oh,
matter of
really?
fact, when I was in school, I got pirate grades.
Pirate grades?
Oh, sure. High C's.
Oh, stop it. You know what? Scoop,
Yeah?
do me a favor. Help him get rid of this stuff. Get the big bird off your Costello. Give him the hat.
Yeah.
Give him that. And then give Scoop that bird, for goodness sakes.
Give him what?
I say give him the bird.
You sure?
Give him the bird. No, not like that. Give him... Take that off there, for goodness sakes. I'm sick of you. I'm tired of you. Just give me that. I'll put it all away.
You gonna take my bird?
I think he's going to take your jacket any second now.
He's rather attached to me, ain't he?
Put it on there quite well for this show, didn't you?
Goodbye, Polly. There she goes. Take care of that now.
Hey, Costello, actually, could you do me a favor?
What?
Well, you see, I have all these ones right here, and I was hoping maybe you can make some change for me.
I got some money on me.
You got a $10 bill for the ones?
Sure, I got something here. I got a $10 bill. There you go.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Now what about my change? Where's my change?
All right. Let's 1, 2. Say, Costello, you've been seeing your girl Hillary for a long time now, right?
What has that got to do with counting out my change?
Just some friendly conversation. How long have you been seeing Hillary?
I've been going out with Hillary for a while now. Maybe about 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Come
that's
on,
a long
give me my
time.
change, will
That's
you?
all right. 6, right?
Yeah, 6.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay,
There you go.
that's good. Wait a minute!
What? Something wrong?
Yeah, something's wrong. You're not giving no 10 ones at
Of
time.
course I did. What do you think? I'm trying to cheat you?
What are you doing to me, you pal? That ain't nice.
All right, take back your 10. Give back my ones.
That ain't nice at all. All right, now I'll give you the ones back. That kind of dealing you do.
Come on.
All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, you said you've seen your girl Hillary for a long time now, right?
Yeah, I've been going out with Hillary for a while. Sure, I said that.
Well, are you two planning on getting engaged anytime soon?
I don't know. Hillary talks about it. I try to put it off. I don't want to think about it. I don't know.
Have you guys set a date yet?
I don't know. Maybe we might get engaged. Maybe, I don't know. I keep putting her off. Maybe 2 years.
2 years, huh?
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years, huh?
2.
That's a long time.
2.
All right, 2.
2.
2.
3, 4, 5,
Wait,
6.
did I sure say 6 years to get engaged?
6 years I've been going out with Hillary. 2 years I'm going to get engaged.
Oh, that's right. That's
Look at
6
me,
in my
some of that
head.
number now.
I'm sorry, it's 2, right?
2.
2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Thank you.
Wait a minute!
What?
What? This just ain't right. Something ain't right here. Hey, Abbott.
What?
I'm glad you come back here.
What?
Can you help me out?
Sure, what do you need?
Can you help me make some change?
I guess so. What do you need?
Well, I got all these $1 bills in a wallet in my pocket, and I got all kinds of bubble gum and
You
lollipops
always-
and slingshots and
always
stuff.
have too much
And I
junk
got
in
all
your
these
pocket.
ones, and maybe if you give me a $10 bill, I can give you all these ones in change.
Oh, sure.
Give me more room in my
Yeah,
pockets.
sure. I got a $10 bill.
Do you?
There you go.
Okay,
There's
I got a
your
$10 bill.
Yeah. Give me my one.
I'll give you a change now.
Sure, okay.
All right, that's 1,
Right.
2.
Good.
You've been going around with that little girl of yours for a while, ain't you?
Yeah, quite a while now.
She's cute.
Oh, I like her. She's a pretty girl. Yeah,
You think
she's-
sometime you and her might get engaged?
We're talking about it. Sure.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You might get
Yeah.
engaged?
We might. We might.
When are you going to get engaged?
In about 90 days. What? Come on. Come on.
You come on. When are you going to get
In
engaged?
about 90 days. I'm serious. We talked about
90 days.
it. 90 days.
It ain't going to come out. I'm going to get it again.
Costello.
That's 2.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
All right.
How many months in 90 days?
3 months.
3 months?
3.
3.
Yeah.
I got him. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. Thank you very much.
Wait a minute!
What?
I'm getting picked clean up
Oh,
here.
will you stop it?
What kind of thing is
Never
this?
mind all
First
your
thing
nonsense.
in the morning.
Never mind
All
all
that
your
money
nonsense.
gone.
Just stop it and settle down. Hey, Scoop.
Yeah?
Speaking of girlfriends and stuff like that, I heard you got a brand new girlfriend now.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
do. She's a real cutie. She's a redhead.
A redhead.
Uh-huh.
No hair, just a red hair.
Stop it. We're talking about his
She leaves-
girlfriend
looks
now.
like Rudolph coming at you.
No,
when she comes in for a
doesn't.
landing.
Will you stop that?
I'll have you know, Costello, she's a runway model.
Yeah, at the airport.
Well, never mind.
She's a big girl.
No, never mind that. That's no way to talk about that nicer. Wait a minute.
Costello.
She'll be landing here later.
Oh, stop it. What's the matter with you?
They know her, see?
Well, you leave them out of it now.
All right, they're my friends.
What about wait a minute. What about that other girl, that real tall girl you've been going out with?
We've been having some problems.
Problems?
We've been arguing.
What do you mean arguing?
I didn't see her for weeks.
You didn't see her for weeks?
No.
Then what happened?
Then this eye opened up a little bit, and I
Oh,
can kind
I
of sort of see her.
all right. Now, see, that's your problem.
She's tough.
No, that's your problem. Because you fight with women all the time. When I was young, men never fought with women.
When you were young, men were too busy fighting with the Indians.
Oh, stop it. What's the matter with you?
You know, I had trouble with an Indian once.
You had trouble
Really?
with
An
Indian?
Indian shot me with an arrow.
A real arrow?
Sure, a real arrow.
A real Indian?
And definitely a real Indian.
No kidding.
Sure.
What kind of Indian was it?
One of them regular Indians.
Regular
Yeah.
Sioux?
I didn't get her name.
No, I mean
Oh.
Sioux, the Indian.
Why would I sue an Indian?
Costello. Sioux, the tribe.
Yeah.
Now he's got me suing a whole tribe full of Indians over here.
Stop it.
What kind of talk is that?
I'm trying to get some
I'll have you
sense
know,
out
though,
of you.
but having that run-in with the Indian gave me terrible dreams and nightmares for a long time.
What kind of nightmares? What do you mean?
Oh, well, I finally had to go to one of them PCA.
Psychiatrist?
One of them, too.
I see.
And he asked me what kind of dreams I've been having.
Well, what'd you
I
tell
said,
him?
well, sometimes I dream I'm a teepee.
TP.
And sometimes I dream I'm a wigwam.
Wigwam?
Yep.
Okay.
He said, Mr. Costello, I know what your trouble is.
What did he say?
He said, well, some nights you're a teepee,
Right.
some nights you're a wigwam.
Right.
He said, I'm 2 tenths.
Oh.
Your problem is your brain is 2 tenths.
My brain's 2 tenths.
Yeah, it's 2 tenths the size of a normal brain.
What do you get to talk like that in front of people for?
Never mind that. Wait, hey, Scoop.
Yeah, bud?
This girl you're going out with, she a good dancer?
Yeah, I suppose so.
How does she dance?
Real close.
No, I mean, does she have a sister by any chance?
As a matter of fact, she does.
Oh.
And her sister's just as beautiful as she is.
Really? What do you think it would take for me to get a date with her sister?
Chloroform.
Yeah, you stop it now. I'm not asking you.
Well, you could use ether.
What do you mean ether?
You don't heard of ether?
No,
You
I
know where you
don't.
get ether from?
Where you get ether from?
The ether bunny.
Of course.
Oh. Pay no attention to him, Abbott. I can set you up on a date, but
All right.
I have to let you know she's used to going out to nice places, so
well.
you can't be a miser.
Oh, no.
Oh, I know what a miser is.
You know
You
what
do?
a miser
oh,
is?
sure.
What's a
That's
miser?
one of the guys at the circus that takes care of the mice.
No, it's not.
Little cages they get there.
No, will you stop it?
That's cute.
No, we'll go out to nice places. I like to take a woman out to nice
Do you?
places.
Oh, really?
Oh, I don't.
What do you mean you
Oh,
don't?
my girl, and I know I prefer my girl. She just likes, we just sit around the house all day.
And do what?
Neck.
Oh.
Is that all you ever think about?
Of
is
course
necking?
not.
What else do you think about?
Kissing.
Kissing. Kissing and necking and necking. Do you realize that in a lifetime, a man could kiss thousands and thousands of women, and then he's a has-been?
Yes, but look where he has been.
Oh, stop it. Wait,
I almost took a nosedive.
Almost really
Stop
lost him
it,
on that
so
one.
rough.
All right. It's the humidity.
Yes, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
That's what it is. It
Not
must
the
be.
heat, it's the humidity.
It's just the humidity.
Costello
All
takes
right.
a tumble on the
dive.
deck, yes.
Well, we got dive bombers. We got
Yeah.
diving Costellos.
Our jokes bomb. Everything
Jokes
works
are
just
bombing.
fine.
That's just the kind of day it is. All right. You, me, the steerman, and the rest of the gang. Listen, I got good news for you.
It's about time.
When all is said and done, I have great news for you.
Oh, really?
You can now stop worrying about all our money problems because I've solved everything.
Really?
You can stop worrying about the bills and all of that.
Really?
I have taken care of everything, Lou.
What'd you come up with?
Well, I'll tell you what. I got you a job as a cook.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What do you mean? What?
How come every time you solve all our money problems,
Right.
I wind up doing all the work?
Now, wait just a second, Costello. Anytime I got trouble, don't I come to you first? Every time I got a problem with somebody, I get you involved, don't I? Every time I need money, you're the first guy I come to. How can you be so selfish?
You're right, Abbott. I'm sorry.
You see?
I'm only thinking of myself.
Yeah.
There is one problem with your plan, though.
What?
I don't know how to cook.
Oh, no, you don't worry about that.
No?
No. Scoop, right
What
here.
about it?
Scoop comes from a family full of cooks.
Mm-hmm.
He can
No
teach
kidding.
you
No
how to
kidding, Lou.
cook.
Really?
Why, my mother was a very good cook.
Oh, my mother was a good cook, too.
Oh, she
Oh, really?
I didn't acquire any of her skills, but she was a good
She
cook.
was a good cook.
She used to make the best pancakes.
Pancakes.
Oh, yeah. And she had a secret ingredient.
Really?
She'd serve the pancakes with a firecracker underneath.
Firecracker? What for?
When she'd serve them, she'd blow her stack.
Never mind. Listen to me. I don't
Just
think.
like up the hill. They did that this morning.
I'm not sure all of them like that one.
They liked
I
it.
heard a groan over there. No, listen, Scoop's mother is a true professional, Lou.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, she can flambe and fricassee.
Abbott.
What?
He's standing right here. Don't talk about his
I
mother
didn't
like
say
that.
anything.
That's
I'm
rude.
No,
Goodness
Costello,
sakes, Lou.
you don't understand. What Abbott means is my mother could cook in many different cooking styles.
Right.
Like, for instance, Lou, when you flambe something, you cook it in liqueur. And when you fricassee something, you stew it in its own juices.
My brother-in-law stews in his own juices all the time.
Not like that. No.
He hits the
Stop-
sauce, brother.
Stop it.
Lou, my whole family has a culinary expertise.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Can't get a doctor to get a cure for it? I don't
Lou,
know. That sounds terrible.
No, he means there's a lot of cooking experts
Yeah.
in his family.
That's what that
all.
means?
Experts, yeah, lots of experts.
Oh, really?
Like my Uncle Ivan.
Right.
Uncle Ivan.
Yeah, he's Russian.
Where's he rushing to?
No, the man is Slavic.
My uncle's a slob.
No, I said Slav.
And he's got
not Slav.
Russian hands.
What do you mean Russian hands?
And Roman fingers.
What are you talking
That's what
about?
my aunt says. I don't know.
Quiet.
Show
That's
some respect,
terrible.
Lou.
They know him too.
Listen, Lou,
We
my
hit a
uncle
nerve.
can
He
make
lives
the...
down there in Chad's Ford.
All right, let them alone. In
I didn't-
Chad's Ford.
Listen, Lou.
Chad's Plymouth.
Never mind that.
Chad's Chevrolet.
Pay attention here, Costello.
Chad's Studebaker. Any kind of car you want, they
Scoop
got
is trying to help you over
I ain't
there.
listening to him.
Of
Oh, what?
course.
Back to the script. Go
Back
ahead.
to the
What?
script.
Pay attention here, Lou.
I'm listening.
My uncle
He
can...
ain't said nothing yet. Go on, I'll give you a
I'm not
chance.
going to say anything.
All right, go ahead.
My uncle can make the best borscht in all of balaclava.
All of where? See that big, I didn't care about that line. All of where?
Balaclava. He's originally from Sevastopol.
That's silly. How can you cook in a plastic pool?
No, that's not what he said. The man is from the Crimean Peninsula.
He's from where?
Crimea.
Cry you a what?
Oh, stop it.
Listen, Lou, if you could learn half of what my uncle knows, you'd be a much better cook. And if you're half the man my uncle is, you'd be a much better person, too.
Mm-hmm. I was half the man you were, I'd be a midget.
Stop
What's that
it.
got to do with anything?
Will you
You only wish you had an uncle like mine.
I love my uncle. I got a
Really?
wonderful uncle. As a matter of fact, my uncle's a cook.
Really?
Yeah, he's a cook in a monastery.
A monastery?
He's a friar.
Oh.
Ain't that terrible?
Oh, it is. It's really, really terrible. Scoop's talking about all the work and the practice you're going to have to do. So
Oh,
that's
sure,
what I'm trying to
sure.
explain to you, that there's
Sure.
a lot of work. A lot of work.
All right.
Okay?
I can do
Yeah,
that.
well, the first thing you want to do, Lou, is you want to get some practice. So
Yeah.
we'll get some onions, mushrooms, and peppers, and teach you how to slice and dice.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you have to saute.
Yep.
Oh, I can do that.
What do you mean you can do that?
That-
No, not like that. No, that's not. Stop it. That's not what we're talking
I can do
about.
the cha-cha.
You cha-cha?
Do the do-si-do.
You do-si don't.
I beg your pardon.
Don't be showing off to people as if
I
you
ain't
know
showing
you're
off.
showing off. You ever rumba?
Only after I eat heavy meal.
Oh, come on.
But then I take a bicarbonate of soda.
That settles everything.
It sure does.
Listen, Lou, we're trying to teach you the different cooking styles.
Right.
Oh,
Like,
all right.
for instance, when you saute something, you're going to cook it in a frying pan, and you'll probably want to use some lamb, beef, veal, or pork.
Really?
But if you use beef or pork, you want to make sure it's lean, Costello.
Make sure it's what?
Lean.
Which way?
No, not which way. He's talking about the what you're going to pick, the meat that you're going
Oh,
to
not.
use.
Well, suppose I don't want to use meat. Suppose I want to use fish.
Well, why would you want to?
Just for the halibut.
Oh, brother.
No, really, I like fish. I really do. I like fish.
Okay, you like fish.
Yeah, I particularly like swordfish.
That's a sword
yeah.
fish.
When you serve, you may have you can have a shish kebab. You use that.
No,
thing.
you don't use it for that.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
It's a fancy meal. It's a shish kebab.
No, it's
Oh.
not.
Sure.
Look, Lou, of course you can use fish, but the point is you want to use something a bit more fancy, like lobster or jumbo shrimp.
Jumbo shrimp.
Uh-huh.
Why don't he make up his mind?
Never mind all of that. Listen, he's talking about how much work you're going to have to do. He's talking about your practice, okay?
Yeah.
That's what he's just explaining to you. You're going to have to do a lot of work, and you cannot let your energy wane.
Can't let it do what?
Wane, Lou, wane.
What's wrong with a widow Wayne? Abbott? It makes the flowers
No,
grow.
wait.
We don't want it
Flowers.
today, but there's
All
nothing
right.
wrong
That's
with it
it, Lou.
normally.
I will teach you how to use flour properly.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'll even teach you some of my mother's secret baking recipe.
Oh,
All right.
boy, that's
And now
good
pay
stuff.
attention, Lou. My
Yeah.
mother always used to say the trick is to start by separating 2 eggs.
Separate 2 eggs.
Uh-huh.
How far? My arms only go out like this.
No.
It means you want to start with a good batter.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love baseball.
That's not what he's talking about.
No?
No, Lou, we're trying to help you develop a full menu here. You know,
Yeah.
soup, salads,
Meats and vegetables.
and desserts.
Yeah.
Oh, and beverages. Don't forget beverages.
Of course,
Beverages?
beverages.
Hey,
Sure.
when we have this, when we put this big fancy meal together,
Right.
can we serve dragon milk?
Dragon milk?
You guys never heard of dragon milk?
No.
You folks ever heard of dragon milk? Comes from
dear.
cows with short legs.
All right. Never mind that. That's silly. That's too silly. All right.
Wait a minute, I got a couple more.
Oh, you got a couple more. I'll wait over
What do you,
here.
what do you, some of the show goes 3 hours. What do you care? What do you call it when a cow jumps over a barbed wire fence? It's an utter disaster. How about when a mama cow gives birth to a little baby cow? She's been decaffeinated.
All right,
I'm
that's
done.
enough.
Go
That's
ahead.
enough.
Go
That's
ahead.
good. You're
That's
done.
enough.
That's
All right.
enough.
I'll save the other ones for later.
Ah.
Nobody will come back now,
Yeah,
will they?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You know what, Lou? You're not even paying attention.
Oh, I ain't paying attention.
You just don't have a true appreciation for food.
You know what you're talking about. I happen to love food.
Oh, yeah, that I can see.
How do you like that?
Well,
Look, if the train's gonna run, the engine needs fuel, don't it?
And you got enough fuel stored that could boost to last you a mighty long trip.
see, I...
Don't you ever.
Yeah, well, now, see, you bring that on yourself. I don't think Scoop thinks you got enough intelligence to learn everything he's got to teach
Oh,
you.
Scoop don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, he doesn't know what he's
No,
talking
when I
about?
was in school, I'll have you know, my teacher said I was the smartest student she ever had.
She actually said that?
Well, she said it was impossible to teach me
No,
anything.
that's what I thought.
Same thing.
See, that's how you get yourself in
thing.
trouble all the time, because people get bothered by the ridiculous things you say. That's why you have trouble with women all the time. No, you do. You always have a problem with women because you don't know how to treat women properly. You are never going to get a beautiful woman to marry you.
Oh, now just a minute, Abbott. I might get married someday, but I'd never marry a beautiful woman.
Why would you not marry a beautiful woman?
Because if you marry a beautiful woman, one day she's likely just to run away.
Costello, an ugly woman is just as apt to run away.
Yeah, but who cares?
Oh, stop it. You see what I mean? That's the way you talk. You get yourself in trouble all the time. When I take a woman out, I treat her right, okay?
Really?
I take her out to dinner. Maybe we go dancing. We might go to a show. Maybe we take a ride through the park.
Yeah.
I walk her up to her front door at night. I kiss her on the hand. I say goodnight. That's a nice evening. Where I come from, we call that being cavalier.
Just a minute. You take a woman out, take her to a dinner or to a
Right.
show or something.
Sure.
You take her for a ride in the park.
We might do
At
that
the end
too.
of the evening, up on her front porch, you kiss her hand. She goes in the house, and you call that being
Cavalier.
That's
Where
your
I
name.
where I come
That's
from,
it.
where I come from, we call that being cavalier.
Where I come from, they call that being a sucker.
Oh, stop it. You see what I mean? You're talking nonsense all the time. What about that girl you were talking to over here around the side?
Oh,
of
now
the
don't
trail?
bring that story
no,
up.
No,
That's
I
an
saw you
embarrassing
over there.
story. Don't tell that.
Maybe you'll learn something now. You're talking
You
to
can
that
tell it
lovely
anyway.
lady over there, and you had the nerve to ask this woman how old she was. You don't ask a woman a question like that. A young man shouldn't do that, Lou. And then you had the nerve to ask this woman how much she weighs. That's unheard of for a young gentleman to ask a woman a question like that. And then you had the consummate nerve and the unmitigated gall to ask this woman why she was divorced. That's out of the question, Lou. You can't ask a question like
Abbott,
that
you'll
to a
never
young
have to
lady.
worry about me asking that woman those questions no more.
How can I be sure of that? You're
Because when-
always saying
no,
something.
I wouldn't know, because when she walked away from the table over there, she left her pocketbook sitting on the table.
She left her pocket.
And I took a look into that.
Wait a minute. Don't.
And
you
I
look in
found
this
a
woman-
wallet in there. I didn't take
Well,
nothing.
you
I
can't
only
be
looked.
looking in the woman's purse.
I found a driver's license in
You-
that wallet with
you
all
looked
the
at-
answers to all my questions.
You looked in her
right
wallet.
there on the driver's
Look
license.
at this.
I did.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I did.
Wait a minute. Hold it. How you get all the answers off the driver's license?
Well, on the
'Cause
license,
you can.
no, on the license on the word said age.
All right.
It said 27 years old.
Oh, okay. I understand.
And under
But
where it said weight, it said 113 pounds.
All right, I got that too.
and
but
I
here-
now know why she's divorced.
Wait a minute. Right there. How do you find out from the woman's driver's license why she's divorced?
Because on the license under where it said sex, she got an F. She didn't do
No,
good in
that's
school
not
at
what
all.
that means. What's
she
the
did
matter with-
terrible.
Oh,
She's a
you're
bigger dope
ridiculous.
than I am.
You know what? You're terrible.
Look,
You're
how
just
about them
terrible.
2 women we went out with last week?
What's wrong with the 2 women we went out with last week?
You had the best looking one.
Yours wasn't bad looking.
Yours had teeth.
Yours had teeth.
Did you see that tooth?
I saw the teeth.
Mine had so much bridge work every time I kissed her, I had to pay a toll.
All right, but you don't need to. Don't bring that
And
up.
was she fat?
Don't say that about that
She
nice
looked like
young
Jello
girl.
with a belt.
Oh no, she didn't.
I'll give you an idea how big this woman was. I took her back to the apartment to meet my little dog. She come in the apartment. She stepped on the dog's tail. Now we're gonna call him Beaver.
Never mind
Flat
that.
as a
Don't
floogie.
talk like that about
When
this.
she sits around the house, boy, she sits around the house.
Costello.
And was she bow-legged?
Oh no, she wasn't.
Looked like she hitched a ride on an oil tanker.
No, she was not bow-legged. That's
Not a very.
terrible-
Looked like somebody stole her cello.
No, it didn't. Don't talk about that girl like
Not a
that.
very
What's
attractive
that?
woman
Not
either.
attractive.
No, she
You don't think she
either a
would?
very ugly woman or a very pretty monster. I
Stop
don't know.
it.
Not good looking.
You gotta stop
No.
talking like that about
No.
this girl.
She don't get many dates either.
She doesn't get many
No.
dates.
And
Oh,
she went out on her first evening date last Thursday night.
Is that right?
And she got the first whistle of her life.
See, what happened?
The train hit her and killed her.
Oh, come on. All right, never.
They know her too.
Oh.
They know all my
Yeah,
relatives and
yeah,
stuff
they
like
do.
that.
Sure they do. You're silly. You're silly. You know what?
What?
You don't take good enough care of yourself either to get
What
a
are you
nice
talking
woman.
about?
I mean, look at you. Do you ever look at yourself in the mirror?
Why should I hurt my own feelings?
No, I mean, you don't have any of the finer accoutrements when you dress up. For example, you see this ring that I wear?
I've seen the ring
Okay.
before.
Now listen to me, Lou.
All right.
It's a very nice ring. It's a classy ring, I think. And the ladies, the classy ladies, they notice stuff like that. They see that ring and they say, oh, this must be a gentleman because it's just the right kind of jewelry. You know, it's funny, too, when you think about it. It's not all that long ago that this was just silver ore.
Silver
And-
or what?
It's not ore what, Lou? This used to be silver ore.
Silver or what?
It's not ore what. This used to be silver ore.
Look, Abbott, it's got to be silver or something. It can't be silver or nothing.
Lou, listen. This sat down in the mine for thousands and thousands of years, probably, until the miners went down, they dug it up, and then they smelted it.
That was in the ground for thousands of years.
Certainly
No
it
wonder it smells. I wouldn't
No,
dig
I
it up.
didn't say
I'd dig a
smell.
deeper hole, put it in the hole, and cover it up with
Listen,
dirt.
when I say smelted, I mean it's been melted, and then it can be smelted. That penetrate for you?
I'm getting no whiff of it.
All right. See, now once they've done that, it can be turned into trinkets, or it can be made into fine jewelry like this by a smith.
Well, couldn't Jones make it?
Or you have to be a smith to do this kind of work. That's what I'm telling you.
Now, why should Jones change his name to Smith just to make that ring?
Jones isn't changing his name to Smith. You have to be a smith to do this kind of
I'm
work.
asking you, why should Jones change his name to
You
Smith
know
just to
what?
make that piece of jewelry?
All right, wait a minute. I'm going to give you a nice practical exercise to do. We'll see if maybe you finally learn something I'm trying to teach you. First, I'm going to send you down to the mine.
I don't mind.
That's good. And you're going to need to get a good digging implement, so you go to the hardware store, and you can get a pick or a shovel, whatever you want, and then you're going to go to the mine.
All right, I'll take a shovel.
Okay, that's your pick. So you take what you
Wait a
pick.
minute.
What?
You said I could have a pick or a shovel.
That's right.
I'm taking the shovel.
All right, that's your pick. So you take
Wait a
what you
minute.
picked. What?
I got the shovel.
That's right.
All right.
That's your pick. So you take what you
Wait a
picked.
minute.
What?
How can a shovel be a pick?
Shovel's not a pick.
shovel's a shovel and a pick is a pick.
That's right.
I got the shovel.
Good. That's your pick. So you take what you
Forget
picked.
it. I'll use a teaspoon.
Never mind all your nonsense now. You're going to take your good D-handle shovel. You're going to go down deep, deep, deep into the mine until you find your mother lode. And then you will strike the vein.
Not just a minute, Bud Abbott.
now? I'm
I've
explaining to
stood
you.
just about enough out of you.
What now?
I didn't mind you told me that ring was made out of silver ore, and you refused to finish the
All
sentence.
right, wait a minute now.
I didn't mind you told me that I had to get a shovel and go down into a mine and strike my mother in the vein while she's carrying a heavy load. I've had the whole thing. I don't want to talk about it no more. That's enough.
Where are you going? What
That's
do you
it.
mean?
I'm
I'm trying to
done.
explain something. Costello!
That's it.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. My partner is so silly and crazy. Sometimes he does stuff even I can't explain. I'm sorry. And you know, we were going to talk about baseball because a couple of people had asked us about baseball. Now I don't know if I can coax them to come back out now. I don't know what to do. What is that, Anne Marie? Oh, she's clapping over there. Oh, you want to hear about baseball? Anne Marie wants to hear about baseball.
Well, we'll do it for her.
Okay, we'll do it for Anne Marie. And the rest of you, you'll have to sit through it and put up with the whole... Baseball, our favorite sport. Huh? Yeah, it is really our favorite sport. We were just talking about it last evening, as a matter of fact, how much we love the sport of baseball. I mean, it's an all-American sport to us, and a weekend like this is about all-American things, and certainly baseball is one of our favorite things to talk about. It's Lou's favorite sport. He loves to talk about it. 9 times out of 10, all I have to do is say the word baseball, and he'll show up just out of nowhere, and he'll want to talk about it just as much as I want to talk about it. Is that an emergency vehicle?
It's air raid.
Air raid.
I heard you talking about baseball.
Well, I was just explaining to these
I
folks.
love baseball.
I know.
That's my
I told
favorite
them
sport in
that.
the whole wide world.
I explained that
Well,
too.
I understand that you're going to be the new manager of the new Garden Flying Field baseball
That's
team.
right. We just organized a team. It's
Did
gonna
you?
Be, oh, it's going to be
Well,
terrific.
I'd like to play on a team myself. You know, I know something about baseball.
Earl, I can get you a tryout on the manager. We'll try
Really?
you out and see how you do. Sure.
Well, if you can get me down there, maybe you can introduce me to some of the guys on the team. So if I see them on the street or in a ballpark or back here in a hangar,
Right.
I could say hello to
Oh,
them.
we'd be more than delighted to introduce you to all the boys on the team. See,
Yeah?
but here's the thing you're going to have to understand. They give ball players nowadays kind of strange names.
What do you mean, funny name?
Well, nicknames and pet names. You know, like Dizzy Dean.
Oh, and Daffy Dean.
That was St. Louis. That's right.
Joe-
Very good.
Joe.
Joe DiMaggio, the Yankee Clipper. Excellent.
Iron Man.
Lou Gehrig, great baseball player.
The guy that named after the candy bar.
What guy they named after the candy bar?
Baby Ruth.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous.
well, it
That's
can't
not-
be Butterfingers.
All
That'd
right.
be a terrible name for a
Never
ball
mind
player.
all of that. Now settle down a second, and I'll start by naming for you the guys that are on the bags, okay?
All right, sure.
All right, because we've got who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
That's
right?
what I want to find out.
That's what I'm telling you. Who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
Do you know the fellow's names?
Well, I should.
Well, then who's on first?
Yes.
I mean, the fellow's name.
That's right.
That's who? Well, go
Yes.
ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first
Who
baseman.
is on first?
What are you asking me for?
Not asking you, I'm telling you that's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
So go ahead and tell me.
That's right.
Look, when you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. Well, why not? The man's earned it. He's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes.
So who gets it?
That's right. Sometimes his wife comes down and picks it up for him.
Whose wife?
Yes.
Look, when you put this first baseman on the team, when you add him to the roster,
Right.
did you get the first baseman to sign a contract?
Of course he signed
The
a
first
contract.
baseman signed a
He
contract.
had to sign a
All
contract.
right, how did he sign his name?
Who?
The guy that signed the contract.
Who?
The guy that signed the contract.
Who?
The guy that signed the
It
contract!
wouldn't be any good unless he signed
Well,
it.
because who signed it?
That's right.
So who signed the contract?
Absolutely.
Look, when this first baseman signed the contract,
Right.
how did it look to you?
Who?
To you.
Who?
To you.
Who?
To you. Look, all I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
No, what's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third base. We're not even talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
Well, you mentioned the man's name.
If I mention the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
Who's not playing third? Who's playing first?
I'm not asking you who's on first.
But who is on first, Lou?
I'm asking you what's the guy's name on third?
What's the guy's name on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third
If I go
base.
back on third again.
Well, I can't change their names.
What's the guy's name on first base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. Woo! You got an outfield.
Oh, we have an excellent outfield.
All right, the left fielder's name.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask you.
And I just thought I'd tell you.
Tell me who's playing left field.
Who's not playing left field? Who's on first base?
Stay out of the infield.
Then what are you trying to
I
find
want to know
out?
what's the left fielder's
What's
name.
on second base?
Who's on
Who's
second?
on
I don't know.
first?
Third base. Third base. The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
Oh, no, he's in center field.
Have you got a pitcher on this team?
Oh, wouldn't this be some fine team without a
It's
pitcher,
a
huh?
fine team now. Tell me the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you, man.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow to tell me who's pitching?
For the last time, who is not pitching?
I'll
Who's
break
on-
your run. You say who's on
Then
first.
what are you trying to
I want
find
to know
out?
what's the pitcher's name.
What's on second base?
Who's on second?
Who's on
I don't know.
first?
Third base. Got a catcher?
Oh, we have an excellent catcher.
All right, the catcher's name.
Today.
Today.
Yes.
And tomorrow's pitching.
Now you got
Now
it.
I got it. Only got a couple of days on
Well, what's
the team.
wrong with
Couple
you?
of days.
Don't get so excited.
Who's getting excited?
Settle down
No,
now.
I'm putting a catcher myself.
Oh, I've heard that.
Now I'll catch them myself. I'm
All right.
going to catch.
We'll try you.
And tomorrow he's pitching on the team. Now tomorrow throws the ball and the guy out bunts the ball. Now when he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I want to throw a guy out at first base. So I pick up the ball and I throw it to who?
Now, that's the first thing you said right all morning.
I don't even know what I'm talking
But
about.
that's all you have to do.
It's to throw the ball to first base.
Yes.
Now who's got it?
Naturally.
Look, if I throw the ball to first base, somebody's going to get it.
Oh, yes.
Now who's got it?
Naturally.
Naturally?
Naturally.
Oh, so I throw the ball to naturally.
No, you don't. You throw it to who?
Naturally.
See?
That's what I said.
That's not what you said.
I said I throw the ball to naturally.
No, you don't.
I throw it to who?
Naturally.
You ask me.
You pick up the ball, you throw it to who?
Naturally.
See?
Same as you.
Not the same.
I throw the ball to who? Naturally. Now whoever just drops the ball, so the guy runs to second. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to I don't know. I don't know if he's back tomorrow. A triple play.
Possible.
Another guy gets up, and it's a long fly ball to because. Why? I don't know. He's on third, and I don't give a darn.
Wait a minute. What'd you say right
I said
there?
I don't give a darn.
Oh, that's our shortstop. You know these players as well as I do.
I'm a big boy.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Big
Thank
round
you.
of applause for Bud Abbott, Lou Costello.
Thank you.
The Manhattan Dolls and Abbott and Costello will be back.
Absolutely.